Picture this. On a warm afternoon, you take a big, eager bite of ice cream. For one happy second, everything is perfect. Then, out of nowhere, a sharp ache stabs across your forehead, right behind your eyes. You squeeze your face, you wait, and a few seconds later it fades as if nothing happened. We have all felt it, and we even have a name for it: brain freeze. But here's the strange thing almost nobody asks. The cold food was in your mouth. So why does the pain show up in your forehead, somewhere the ice cream never even touched? Today, let us figure out what is happening and why your body plays this little trick on you. First, let us give this feeling its proper name. Doctors call it a cold stimulus headache. It is one of the most common and most harmless little pains a human can have. It usually lasts only a few seconds, and it leaves no damage behind. To understand it, we look at three things working together: the cold itself, the blood vessels in your mouth, and one very important nerve in your face. Put those three pieces side by side, and the whole mystery quietly comes apart. So let us start right where the cold lands. When you eat or drink something very cold quickly, the cold settles on the roof of your mouth, the part we call the palate, and on the back of your throat. This area is thin, soft, and full of blood vessels sitting close to the surface. Your body cares about temperature near your head, so it reacts almost instantly, and the first thing it does is protect itself. The blood vessels in that warm, sensitive spot suddenly tighten and narrow. Narrowing them slows the flow of blood and keeps the cold from spreading any deeper. So step one is simple. Cold lands on the roof of your mouth, and your blood vessels squeeze shut to defend the area. But your body does not want that spot to stay cold for long. So almost as fast as it tightened, it changes its mind. The same vessels swing the other way and rapidly widen again, rushing warm blood back into the chilled tissue. It is like turning a tap off hard, then twisting it all the way open. That quick squeeze, then quick flood, all in a second or two, is a big, abrupt change in a sensitive place. Changes like that rarely go unnoticed. Something nearby is paying close attention, and it is about to send an urgent message. That something is a nerve. Sitting close to the roof of your mouth is one of the largest and most important nerves in your whole face and head, and it carries sensation from a wide region. When the blood vessels narrow and then suddenly swell, that nerve feels the rapid change and fires off a warning. So far, so reasonable. A real, fast change happens in your mouth, and a nerve reports it. You would expect, then, to feel something right there, on the roof of your mouth, where the action is actually taking place. But that is not what happens, and this is what makes brain freeze so wonderfully strange. Here is the twist hiding inside the wiring. That same big face nerve does not only watch your palate, it also carries sensation from your forehead, sharing one busy line between two very different places. When the alarm rushes in from your mouth, your brain has to decide where it came from, and it gets a little confused. It reads the message as if it arrived from the forehead instead. Scientists call this referred pain, when discomfort that truly starts in one spot is felt somewhere else along the same nerve. That is the real answer. The cold hit your palate, but your brain points at your forehead. The ache is genuine, but the location is an honest mistake. Once you understand the cause, you can fight back, and you can try a tiny experiment next time it happens. Since the trouble starts with cold tissue on the roof of your mouth, the fix is simply to warm that spot back up. Press the flat of your warm tongue firmly against the roof of your mouth and hold it there. The warmth helps the area settle, and the ache usually fades faster. You can also sip something warm to do the same job. And the easiest prevention is to slow down. Eat that ice cream in smaller, gentler bites, so your palate never gets cold enough to set off the whole chain in the first place. So there it is. Brain freeze is not your brain freezing at all. It is cold landing on the roof of your mouth, blood vessels quickly tightening and then flooding back open, and one shared nerve handing your brain the wrong return address, so the pain shows up in your forehead. It is harmless, brief, and now a little less mysterious. Next time it grabs you, just smile, press your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and wait the few seconds out. If this was helpful, take a second to subscribe and leave a like. It quietly helps the channel grow, and it means a lot. Thanks for staying curious with me today. Until next time, take care.